Good day to everyone watching this video, especially to our esteemed panelists. We are the group Skibidi, and in this video, we are about to present our system entitled A Web and Mobile-Based Point of Sale System with email notification for Mr. Ciclo Motor Parts and Gears Readings. But before we start, I would like to introduce my team. I am Gisela Inisi Leible, the principal investigator and the backend developer of the team.
I'm Albert Busante as the technical writer of the team.
I'm John Lloyd Calvario, the front-end developer.
I am Erjan Pama as a assistant leader and backend developer.
And now let's proceed to our system. Our system is already accessible through any browser. Just type mrciclo.shop and you will be redirected to our homepage. As you can see in the header, we have this About Us page, the Products page, Contacts, Cart. Cart is only accessible once you are logged in. So let's click this login icon and we will be redirected to the login page. If you don't have an account yet, you can register. Just click this sign up and you will be redirected to our sign up page. Just fill out this registration form. My name is Isela Leible. My username is Leible. Oh. My email is alalable@gmail.com. My password is user123, user1. Click this register. And the system will ask for the verification code sent on my email. You can see this, 392840. 392840. And confirm. Now my registration is already successful. I can now log in. Label Ella, user123. And sign in. This homepage will be discussed by Mr. Calvario.
Hi, I'm John Lloyd Calvario, and I will present the homepage. After logging in, the end user will be redirected to the homepage. The homepage consists of promotional slides displayed at the top of the page, showcasing what the system offers. As we scroll down, we can see all the brands of motor gear and accessories that Mr. Ciclo offers. A preview of the helmet categories is also available, featuring full face, half face, modular, and sports helmet. The featured product section highlights the top 5 best-selling items from Mr. Ciclo. In the Why Mr. Ciclo section, users get a brief insight into the brand and why it's considered the best shop for motorcycle gear and accessories. At the bottom of the page, you'll find the footer. Next is About Us page. This page shares the story of Mr. Ciclo, along with their mission and vision. The footer is also available at the bottom. Then there's the contact page. It contains all the essential contact information such as phone number, email, and store location. As we scroll down, we can view additional store details including store hours, available products, accepted payment methods, and links to social media accounts for easy connection. A map is also included to help user easily locate the Mr. Ciclo shop. Additionally, there is a frequently asked question section to address common inquiries. The footer appears at the bottom of this page as well.
And now let's proceed to the products page. As we can see, we have this search bar. We can search any item we want to check if that is available here at Mr. Ciclo. And we also have these categories. We have these accessories, gears, helmets. The helmet has this sport type, full face, half face, modular, and sports helmet. And now let's try to add to cart products. This Jelly Astral. This product modal consists of this information, the brand, the type, and the size. If we're not sure on the size, we can click this and we can search for this Geely helmet head measurement. After that, we can set this quantity and add to cart. It has 3 available stock. Let's try to add to cart more products. This Spider Neo. We have this. Let's select the size. It has 1 available. And last one is this. Oh, let's select the size. Here. Product is already added to my cart. And let's check this cart page. We can see here the stock level is low. And if we're already sure about the products we want to check out, you can click this proceed to check out. And if not, you can click this continue shopping and you will be redirected to the products page again. So here, when you are about to check out, you are required to fill out this information. This, Antipolo City, and my zip code, my contact number here. I can have this option to set this default shipping details. Once I check out this and try to check out more products, this checkout information form will be pre-filled on my next checkout. So now that I'm sure, we can click this. Here, this order summary contains all the information that I entered in that checkout information form. Here are the products that I wanted to check out, and this is the payment method. Note that this shipping details is by default is 40 pesos. So since I added to cart 4 products, this is equals to 160. And I will attach now the proof of payment. We can see here at the right side of this QR, we have these steps that will guide us on how we could scan this QR code. So now let's place my order. And I have successfully placed my order and I already received my email notification. For this order summary, we can see that all the products that I check out is already here. Here are my orders. My status right now is order placed. Waiting for the admin to change the status. For this profile page of my account, this will be discussed by Mr. Busante.
So in the profile section, in the left side, you can see the My Account button and order summary. In the right side is the username, first name, and last name, and email of the user. You can click edit so the user can change their name or password. And then the user has the option to deactivate the account. Then the user has the option to view their orders from from past from past transactions and the details of the orders.
Now for the admin side, this will be discussed by Mr. Earl John Palma. You have the floor, sir.
Yeah, so for the admin side, let's try to log in. Admin one. Yeah. So on the dashboard part, it has a features of KPI card showing total earnings, user sales, and active orders. It also has a interactive sales chart with data. So yeah. It also has a fast-moving product analysis with table and pie chart, and also you can see a recent order tables with status indicators. Now let's proceed to product page. On the product page, we have a picture of product listing with image galleries and detailed information. You can also add a new product with category specific fields. Now let's try to add a product. Yes. And the base price is 8,000. Now let's assume this the picture that I will add is helmet. Yeah, so as you can see here, it's added to our page. So yeah, you can delete a product as well. And this product page is integrated with inventory page. So let's proceed to inventory page. On here you can see products product stocks tracking with specific inventory. It also has a stock level indicators like reorders, low, minimum, average, and maximum. You can also add a stock and select a size for applicable products. There's a inventory log as well for tracking stock movements, and you can also adjust a stock for those damaged and lost items. Yeah, so you can search a specific product that you want to restock. Now let's proceed to sales page. On the sales page, we have features of date range filtering for sales data. It also has a KPR card showing total sales, transaction, and profits. It has a detailed sales transaction table, profit calculation, and color-coded profit indicators. Now, the order page will be discussed by Miss Gisela.
Now for our orders page. Is my screen already visible?
Yeah.
Here for the orders management, we have this summary of the statuses, the total orders that is already at my orders table is 4. And right now we can see that it has these corresponding orders. This is the orders that I added to cart. This is the one that I attached for my proof of payment. The admin can have this option to view this before changing the status to preparing. The verifying is only change if admin um if the admin notice that the proof of payment is incorrect, so it will give the customer 3 days to comply. Here, we can see. Ano, here. That here we can see that the order is on hold. the management will request that you send another that you send your proof of payment to this email, mrciclo2020@gmail.com, for verification purposes. So if the customer failed to comply, the status will be declined. And if the user complied with sending sending the proof of payment, the status will be changed to preparing. Here, the status preparing, we can see here. These are all the orders that is in preparing. Here, we have 2 orders at the preparing, and we can check here in the order summary. Wait, I'll have to refresh it. The status is already preparing. It is changed at 10:29. And here we can change the status to ship. We can see that these statuses reflect on my on the order summary of the customer. Out for delivery and to deliver. You can see that all these status changes is notified the user through the email. And I also want to clarify that these statuses cannot be revert. So we can't go back from once it is delivered. Since this is already delivered, we can't go back to out for delivery. Invalid transition. That's it for the orders management. After the order is being completed, it will be reflected in the sales. Here, these are the orders that I made. And for the customers management, this will be discussed by Mr. Bosante.
In the customers management, the admin can see all of the active or deactivated accounts. The admin has the option to edit the account, the user, and change their email or first name, last name, username. Then the admin has the option to deactivate or view their tra- transactions that has been created in the account. Next is employee management. In here, the admin has the ability to add a new employee with 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 assigning their role as an admin or employee. And after that, the admin can see all of the admins or employees that has been added in the admin side. And then the admin has the option to edit the details and password of the account and change their roles to employee. After that, the admin has the option to delete the account.
And now let's try to log in a employee account. So this is an employee account. As we can see, it has limited access. It doesn't have that employee management. And the employee can see this dashboard, the products, it can add products, it can process orders. The sales, in here, sales page, the employee is doesn't have access on that page. For inventory, it has access. And also for customers, it doesn't have access on this page. And that's all for our presentation. Thank you for watching and listening.